What's going on? Welcome into the channel. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's not so much of a gameplay video, but this is actually what I do with this controller in my hand and what has been causing me so many issues. People who have followed my channel for a while now have known like I've gotten much better than when I first started, and I made my way all the way to the TGC Kinetic, which is one of the professional tours, two off the top. So lately, I've had a couple top 20s. I mean, my game has been horrible to my standards. It's not, I mean, I shoot somewhere between like -6 and -10, but I used to be shooting in the 11 to 14 category every single round, no matter what the situation was. And I've really fallen off in that aspect. So I really wanted to get back to where I used to be. And I had to diagnose my own swing and take a step back to figure out like, what is it about this game that I am not doing that I used to do? So I tried to figure out where my problem areas. My problem areas right now are with my swing meter not being straight. When my swing meter is not straight, I can't hit consistently. I can't putt consistently because I can't pick a direct line knowing if it's going to go straight or not. And all of my mishits are going to be a little bit of exaggerated. So if you see my screen here, I've been pulling a lot down to around 4 o'clock and then pushing up to around 11 o'clock. It was looking a lot like this. Well, not so much like that. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. But let's see if we can get another one here. Perfect. I've been hitting just like those. These are the shots that I've been consistently hitting. My meter's been all sorts of out of whack. So I took a step back and I was just like, what is going on? Because I need to do all of my checks. I know I'm sitting square to the television, but I need to stop swinging like this because these meters are causing big problems. It's messing up my tempo. So I wanted to dive into how I'm holding the controller and the little tip that I got to myself that, I mean, it's something that I knew, but you got to go back to fundamentals. So let's get into that. All right, so this is where my problem lies. This is how I swing the club. There's multiple different ways. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know multiple people do it. I am a one finger club swinger. Some people use the tip of their finger, but I use this part, this thick part. I lay it across the bottom left corner and I pull down and I push up. This is how I do it. So obviously you know from the little bit of stuff here that I have been pulling down towards this angle and pushing up on this angle, which has caused me a lot of inconsistencies, and sometimes I generate just kind of all over where I pull this way, go this way. It's been really bad, and it's all generating because I'm pulling down this way. So there could be multiple reasons. I checked first to make sure my controller wasn't tilted, making me pull down this way, which it wasn't. I eliminated that. I was sitting square to the television. I was making sure that I wasn't facing this way with the controller. That's the second thing that I tried to cancel out. So once those two things canceled out, I realized that it's purely just on me pulling the stick back. And I could look at it and do it, but that would be a lot more difficult. So where I did find my problem is where I'm applying the pressure on my thumb. I had my thumb in a proper spot because I pre-checked it before I swung, but I was placing more pressure towards the bottom of this stick here compared to where I want to put it, which would be like right here. So I was pushing essentially, I'm going to just use my tip of my thumb to show you. I was putting all my pressure down here in this bottom right corner. So as I was pulling back, it was pulling back into the right. So now I am over exaggerating, and it's weird. It's just like a regular golf swing because this feels super weird to me right now, like an abnormal swing. So I've spent the past couple days just playing multiple rounds getting used to it. But I'm now applying all of my pressure here at like 7 o'clock because before I was applying my pressure at like 4 o'clock. So if I apply my pressure here, which is I'm just pushing a little bit harder towards the tip of my thumb compared to towards this joint part of my thumb. And now I'm pulling down a little bit here and I'm pushing up because I would rather be more 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock if anything. I never, as a right-handed golfer, I never want to be a 4 o'clock to 11 o'clock pusher. But this has corrected my swing and helped me out a lot. So that's pretty much what I've been doing with my controller, and I am going to continue to work on it. It's obviously going to be a work in progress. You don't just immediately turn it over. I've been playing a lot of rounds trying to get used to it because it is much of an abnormal feeling as possible. But, it's going to come in pieces, but let's just, you know, you can see there, straight meter, it's helping out a lot. I got to get my tempo, got to do some swing calibrations, but I can't complain with that meter right there, considering where my meters have been, and hopefully we can continue to develop this and continue to just hit straight meters like this, and we'll have much better shots, hit much closer to the holes, make a lot more putts. I hope tips like this help you guys. If you guys are struggling with something in your swing, if you want some sort of data that I normally do, I have all of it on my channel. I'm more than welcome to answer any of your comments down below. Please just don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button. We have 2 golf games coming out this year. I'm going to be doing both of them, so just let me know. And thanks for watching.